couple of days ago, I ran a review of the Bayou Range A50 300B amplifier, $799 with free shipping. And it's a great amp. But the comments. I always ask for comments, and you guys gave me comments. The comments basically fell into two categories. People who were excited that he was a 300B amp that was $799, and people who were kind of pissed off that there was a 300B amp that was $799 because it was made in China. Don't buy things in China. All this hubbub in the comments. And my reactions, well, it's not unexpected, that's for sure. But the thing is, there's this anger, there's this hostility about China. They're stealing our jobs, etc. Yeah, okay, I feel that, and I do my best to promote US-made and European-made audio. But the problem is that US-made and European-made audio tends to be expensive because it's made in the US, or it's made in the UK, or it's made in Europe. It's going to be more expensive because labor is, it's not just that the labor is more expensive, the cost of doing business in the US or in Europe is going to be considerably higher than the cost of doing business in China. And it isn't just the labor, it's rent, it's parts, it's insurance, it's all kinds of things that are involved in running a business. And as I was preparing to do this video, I remembered that Sean from Zero Fidelity, did a video together about how hard it is to start a small business making audio. Because there's always these remarks about speakers. Well, there's that speaker, it has a $20 woofer and a $6 tweeter. Why does it cost $500? People think that it's the parts or it's the labor that makes something the price that it is, but it's the entire cost of running a business in the US or in Europe, less so obviously in China, that makes it hard to compete. So the market always wants cheaper and cheaper prices on products, yet they demand the highest possible quality. Manufacturers, wherever they are in the world, want to absolutely lower their costs and have the highest possible profits, right? So we got consumers on one side of the story and manufacturers on the other side of the story. It is a global economy, and there's no denying that. And this isn't really going to be a political story as much as it is about choice. Everyone has choice here, right? If you don't want to support Chinese-made products, if you don't want to buy Chinese-made audio, I hear you loud and clear. Don't buy any if that's the way you feel. I get it. I don't know where you're going to get your smartphone that isn't made in China or Asia, or your computer, or your television, or a lot of your clothing, or elsewhere. But let's just focus on audio. If you choose not to buy Chinese-made audio, I respect that choice, absolutely. So as for affordable audiophile-oriented products, speakers, electronics, DACs, whatever, most of that is made in China or Asia, with very few exceptions. And if you choose not to support those companies, I understand that. And one alternative would be to buy used audio, right? Used high-end audio, quality audio. You can buy a lot of nice stuff on the used market. And I think that's what you should do if you don't want to support Chinese audio companies. There's one way of doing it and still getting some really nice audio in your life. And I recommend it. I think that's a great plan. But, you know, I was talking to my friend Parker about this just about an hour ago. And he's a young guy, works for Soundsmith in New York. And he said, and I quickly agreed, that competition among companies leads to better products, right? I mean, if everyone is competing on the world market for affordable speakers, affordable electronics, and there's a lot of great stuff coming out of China, because don't kid yourself, a lot of really high quality products do come out of China. Is it all high quality? No, it's not all high quality, but there's enough great stuff Then there's Denafreps. They're out of China. They make some of my favorite affordable DACs and higher end DACs. But the Denafreps Aries 2, it's about $800 right now. The price fluctuates with the dollar. It's staggering. It's just incredible. It's beautifully made. It sounds great. It's really a game changer design. So you guys would be remiss to just brush off China as, oh, they make cheap stuff, but it's not really any good. No, they're making some really good stuff in China. Don't fool yourself. Audiophiles all over the planet have choices, right? They can buy from domestic companies, or better yet, even local companies that make quality audio. You can buy used audio, or you can buy cheaper products from China and Asia. Whatever works for you. It works for me, absolutely. Now, one of the downsides to buying Chinese audio that I do see is a very real downside is that most of them offer very short warranties and don't really do that much to support their products in the US. Now, that is a cause for concern. That absolutely is. So for the amplifier I just reviewed, the Boyu Range A50, it has a 1-year warranty, and they have some sort of service here. I'm confused exactly how it works, but they do claim to have service here. But if they had full-fledged 800, call an 800 number, they come, they pick it up, they take it away, they repair it, they return it to you. If they offered that kind of service, they wouldn't be selling that amplifier that weighs 40-something pounds for $799, because all of that service and warranty work and all that stuff, that costs money and therefore drives up the retail prices. So, I don't know. I feel for you guys who are trying to get in, you don't have a lot of money to spend, and you want really cool audio. Well, the best news of all is there's never been better choices for budget audiophiles in terms of sound quality per dollar spent. Yeah, it's never been better. The choices are endless right now, and I cover as many as I can. But as I just said, and I'm repeating myself now, at the most affordable range, it's not going to be made in the US or Europe. It's just not. So if you're angry about it, find something else to be angry about. Don't buy any Chinese-made or Asian-made audio, and have a nice day. That's it. I do want to take a word to talk about expensive audio, however you want to define it. But let's just say single component pieces or speakers that sell for more than $3,000. We'll call that, for this part of the discussion, expensive. I get a lot of flack from viewers that it's too expensive. The profits are insane. You're making too much money. It's unfair. And my advice to those viewers is don't buy them. Don't buy them at all. Definitely take your dollars or euros elsewhere and get something that you feel offers honest value. But the thing is, I got to tell you, having been in this business a long time, that very, very few companies are owned by individual people or corporations that are just rolling in the dough and riding around in Ferraris and Rolls Royces because the profits are so astronomical. They're not. They do well. Successful companies are doing well. I'm not saying you should take out your handkerchief and be dabbing your eye and wiping away those tears for them. I'm just saying, think of basketball players or football players or movie stars or oil people. They're making lots of money. Definitely, they're making lots of money. But people in the audio business, it's not that big a business. If you think about it in the biggest sense, like how many audio companies gross more than $1 billion a year? I don't know. There might be 2, and one of them starts with B. But no, they're all relatively smallish companies, and nobody's rolling in dough making cables or $100,000 speakers, I assure you. How much extra how much extra, what would the premium be that you would pay for a US made product or a UK made product? Would you pay twice as much? So this Chinese amplifier, the Bayou Range A50 Mark III, that's $799 right now in the US with free shipping. Would you pay double, $1,600? Would you pay more than double? I want to know, because I would say double might be the number. It might be that. You'd have to pay double for a US made product of comparable quality. And even there, at $1,600, I don't know of anybody that could do it. I want to know what the premium is. How much extra would you pay for a US made product of comparable quality to the Chinese product? Whether it's a speaker or an amplifier, you know, a Bowers & Wilkins speaker that's made in China that sells for $2,000, would you pay $3,000 or $3,500 for that, for the honor of being made in the UK? It's kind of put up or shut up time, is basically what I'm saying. As always, I'm interested in comments as long as they are civil, and please leave them below. My name is Steve Guttenberg. This continues to be the Audiophiliac Daily Show. Right now, coming to you 4 wonderful days a week. Those days change from week to week, but I think this is a good schedule for right now. You can always check out my Patreon, which can be found at patreon.com/audiophiliac. What else? We got playlists. We got playlists for speaker reviews, headphone reviews, amplifier reviews, and music reviews. Interviews with legends in the audio business and just plain audiophile folk. They're all here on those playlists. So you can follow me on Instagram at steve.guttenberg, on Twitter at audiophiliacman. I think we're good. I think I've said everything I need to say about this subject. So thank you, as always, for watching. And I really do hope to see you back here again very, very soon. Bye-bye.